All right, we're going to take a look at Linky leads. And bear with me, I have a little cough today, so I might mute from time to time so I don't blow out the microphone. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. Some of the things that you'll see, of course, will be coming soon. We're launching just one feature right now. We chose a feature that we don't know of anyone else who has. So it'll be a good supplemental software, even if people have other LinkedIn software. And then, of course, as we add more features, the goal will be they won't need anything else but Linky leads. You'll notice it's connected to some information on LinkedIn. You can go out to my profile here, okay, right from there. And but this data is fed in from LinkedIn. So we have 680 connections. I have 21 view my profile, whatever time, I think it's 7 days or something, post views, search appearance. We're going to have broadcasts that you can schedule to different tags or different actions. And once we have that, then the list will be here right on the dashboard at first glance. We're going to have some analytics that you can see at a glance what you're doing with different things. But we need to have this running for a little bit with some users before we get that. Some of the coming soon features, I'll talk about them before I show you what we have live. You'll be able to look at your connections. And there's another video where I walk through some of the screenshots. You can see what those connections pages look like or will look like when they're live. But for here, you'll just see a menu that just says coming soon connections. We're going to have tags. You'll be able to do sub tags. So you can tag, like new prospect. Prospect has seen intro videos, new customer, cold lead, warm lead, referral, whatever you might, whatever your sales pipeline looks like. Webhooks will be able to initially to do Zapier and Integromat. When I say initially, not when this launched, this is a coming soon thing, but initially when we do the webhooks, when we add them, it'll be Zapier and Integromat and possibly some direct integrations after that point. You'll be able to do broadcasts. So we could send, let's say, for example, you've got a presentation Saturday night for new prospects to make them customers. You could announce that on Monday and hit everybody that's tagged, prospect, no video seen. Eventually you'll have actions. So you can, say, hey, send this message to everybody tagged prospect, no video seen. And after the message goes out, tag them, video, new prospect, video invitation sent, something like that. So that you can start keeping track of, what you've sent to people and what you've done and where they are in your actual sales pipeline. We have a couple of things. There will be training videos. Okay. I haven't done any yet, but we're going to do some training videos. There'll be a support desk, of course. There'll be a way to change your password. So message settings, let's go in there. If you're familiar with some of our other software that, like Genius Messenger or any of the tier 5 software, you'll know what segments and groups are. If not, what this is a way to break down a small paragraph in many variations. For example, the first sentence might just be hello, right? So I've done some, you could do like their first name plus hi, first name, hello, hey there. We could add something, maybe first name, last name, hello. Okay, we can add that as an extra choice. And what'll happen with this, and we'll save that. When you see us assemble groups, we assemble groups out of these segments. So I'll show you. So you saw there are different variations for hello, right? And then I have hope all is well, hope everything is well, hope this finds you well. That's this choices from intro. So when you get over into groups, we assemble things like this one's called test, right? And what test is, let me blow this up so you can see it better. Test consists of the hello segment, the intro segment, and connect. So what it'll do is the software will choose randomly one of the segments from hello and one of the segments from intro will be the second sentence, one of the segments from connect. So if you add like a dozen of each, you've got hundreds of possibilities. LinkedIn, none of the social medias, LinkedIn, Facebook, none of them want to see you spamming the same message over and over again. Even if you're cutting and pasting, they don't care if it's automatic or manual. You can't get a text file and copy and paste the same thing over and over again. They just don't like it. So this is a way to vary those conversations up so that you do say the same thing, but it's worded differently and it appears to be, typed differently for different people. So for test purposes here, I've created just go back. I've created two message groups. One I've just called test and one for software. And software has the exact same way to start. It does the first is hello and then the intro. And then I have a different third sentence that it can choose from for that. So that's the segments and groups. You can build those. And then we have an autoresponder. So the very first feature that we have coming out is just going to do auto responses. Now you will be able, coming soon, you will be able to whitelist contacts, your connections. Maybe there's somebody that you talk to every day on LinkedIn or even a couple of times a week, and you just don't want them getting your auto response messages. It just wouldn't be appropriate. It would be cumbersome and annoying to them. You can whitelist people so they do not get your auto response messages. Now we have two types of autoresponder messages. We have keyword based and we have a default. You don't need a default. Okay, you could get rid of a default by having nothing there and nothing there and update the autoresponder sections. And I'll show you what this box is in a moment. But you can check that, or you can have text here, or you can have them both. Okay, so I'll just leave that the way it was. And then we have keyword-based ones. Like this one is with the keyword text. And so what I have with them, if their response to me, if their message to me has the word test in it, then it's going to send something from the message group called test. Okay, and you'll soon be able to do actions. We don't have that yet, but you'll be able to do actions like once they get this message, retag them with something different, or send a webhook out to a CRM so they can get, maybe the message is about this appointment, this presentation on Saturday. So you could maybe send a notification out to them, on a calendar system or something. There will eventually be lots of different things you'll be able to do with this. Okay, so you can create a new one by giving it a name, typing which keywords you want. Pick either one of the message groups that you've created, or if you want them all to get the same message, I don't recommend that, but you can, and then you can activate it, and that's how you create one. So that's kind of it, what we're going to have at the beginning, and we're going to just keep growing this, and we're going to add features every few weeks. Let me go here to messaging. I can show you. I was on with Rahul, who's the coder behind this, and you can see we were playing around with it a little bit. So he just let's see, there's okay, so here's one where it started. We fixed it here. So he just typed thanks. I typed you're welcome. So when you go to type a message, okay, back to someone, let me go to my message is last, so I can't really show it in this video, and I don't want to pull up anyone else's private. Probably not a good idea to, well, here we go. This guy's just asking a general question, right? Well, that one's not giving me an auto suggest. Yeah, normally when we go to type a thing here, there's this, I don't know what's up. My internet's been weird. That might be it. But when you use LinkedIn, you get an auto suggested message, auto suggested response. What this does, let me go back and show you where I'm talking about. On the default, when you hit auto respond using suggested, okay, so like he said, thanks, I hope all's well. It responded, you're welcome. It picked that you're welcome, Rahul, from, that was what the auto response message was. Okay, that was a suggested auto response from LinkedIn. And then because on this I also have text written, it chose the auto response using the LinkedIn AI, and it put my text in. So it could do one or the other. When I asked him to send keyword responses, like test, that was my test one. Okay, good to connect with you. That was pretty much all that did. And then the software, he did, what is this software? Rahul, hi, hope everything is going well. What questions do you have about our software? That's my one over here with from the software. Okay, so it chose, well, we can go look at the group, right? It chose the group for software is a hello and intro and software. So it chose one of the hello segments, which was Rahul Hi, first name Hi, okay? And then it chose one from intro, and the one it chose was hope everything is going well. And then it chose one from the software segment. And you can see in the groups here, whoops, would help if I actually click it. In software, that's what we're doing. We're picking one from hello, and then one from intro, and then one from software. And the last one was, what questions do you have about our software? Which came from there. So that's how it works. That's your autoresponder. You'll have keyword based. You'll have a default one. And then we're just going to continue to grow this software out. We're going to have all kinds of things. It's going to become the premier LinkedIn extension for doing all of your CRM work in LinkedIn and organizing your conversations and reaching out to people and automating things. Check out the video I did. You can see some design work from some of the other screenshots in some of the other areas that we'd like for the connections. I can't show you because it's not live. It's coming soon, but I do have the design work in the other video that you'll see I did on the, if you're on the sales page, you'll see it. If you're in YouTube, just look for another Linky Leads video and enjoy. Okay, so jump on board. If this is for you, we've got very low cost monthly pricing right now. We're doing because we just launched. We're not even live yet. We're hoping to be live by around the first of the year. We got a little bit more work to do to, fix a couple minor things, and then we got to upload it to Chrome and wait for Chrome to approve it. And once they've approved it, then we'll be live. So a little bit more work to do. So we're looking probably between now and the first of the year. We do have reseller partnerships available. If this is for you, great. We have team licenses if you have multiple LinkedIn accounts, or if you have a small team of 2 or 3 people, you can get a little bit more discount by buying a team license. But that's it. Enjoy and reach out if you have any questions and hop on board.